like the color. And she started on me. So it's an HEV. And we're going to show you what we did for a Vantrue. Yay! Hardwire kit, check. Polarizer, check. RTFM, check. And yes, it goes on the passenger side. Now, as my intro, you can switch these. This shows the straight part. This shows the angle part. It doesn't matter. What matters is where you plug it in. So, let me go show you with a half-eaten, broken SD card what we did as my car peed all over my driveway. And we have, that's what we have. Zip-tied power check. And that's all in 3, 2, and she just shut off. Now, why? Because I have no idea. Keys in my pocket. And we're going to have the heat on full blast because it is a frigid 37 degrees out. 422 miles left to the tank. We're going to run this puppy because it is cold and we have work to do. This is probably going to be the last install for the season. And it's telling me keys are in your pocket. Be quiet, I know this. Ooh, we have another Vantrue. Yup, it's not false, it's true. The unboxing. Parking mode. Nexus 5. And this thing weighs a ton. We're probably going to make the same mistake we did the last video. So, let's start taking everything apart. We have tools. We only have one grommet. And let's start taking things into our own hands because our hands are freezing. And we're going to run in the vehicle. And why is it slimy? Ugh. Well, that wasn't bad. Clip, 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 clip. We're going to put it on our very organized bags. And we have wires. We're going to put the camera right there. So let's start running the wires in. And let's get to work with, yes, it's a drill, but a broken one no less. So I use it as a, as a snake. So let's get to work. That's what I do. You don't have to do it this way, but that's what I do. So when you push, it doesn't crease the headliner. See that? Already got one out. Let's get the rest of them out because we need some slack so we can run that wire from the back. There you go. Well, all three out. We can pull down the headliner a bit and we got some room. So let's get the wire ran through and get this car out of here because it is cold. Now, as I always do, I cut this guy out of the way so it gives you more wiggle room. See how I cut it? Cut away from the wires. Duh. So let's get this puppy put through so we can get this wire ran through. Now do yourself a favor, grab a rag. See how coiled it is? Just pull on the wire so you can straighten it out. See how much easier? Straightens the wire out. Hey, my sprinkler's gone. Now, we're gonna go this way because it apparently is telling us the 90 belongs in the camera in the back. Great. So, that way. Tape it. And shove it. Now with both hands, it'll be so much easier. We're gonna pull, pry, squeeze, pull some more. See where we're working it? So much easier with two hands. See? Told you it's easier. Pull this guy up to get this guy out. Now as you pull through, you wanna make sure that you ain't catching nothing with it. On this side, as you go through, you're gonna squeeze, straighten, and pull as you pull this guy out. So let's get to work. So despite the temperature and how new this car is, because this is a brand spanky new Sportage. Why do I know that? Because it says it somewhere. There. Let's open it back up. It's HEV. So, let's get pulling. And that's what I did. Upward, around, under, over, and leave some slack, because if you mess up, you can change the way the angle is. So we got some slack up here. Believe me, you got plenty of wire to go to the front. So we're gonna go down the driver's side, go all the way upward. And that's why you pull the headliner down. You see? You can get your hand in there. So I just shoved it in. You got plenty of how thick the wire is. And now let's pull. Whee! Let's get the knot out and let's start hiding the wire. These guys just align and push in. Just align and nice firm pushing, and definitely easier with two hands. See? See? Now, let's get this guy over. We're gonna put a little loop right here so it comes this way and goes forward. But we need our handy dandy hook tool. I'm telling you, gotta get this thing. All of them are in my description, yeah. Now to make life easier, pull, but be careful, you got some goop. So don't pull too far. It's cold out and this stuff is not the gooeyest in cold weathers. So you see what we're gonna do? We're gonna run this way, put a little loop so we don't kink the wire. And then we're gonna use our handy dandy tool like this, push them in. Two hands, preferably. See that? Gotta love it. So, show you in real time. Love this thing. Hey. Love it, love it. We were never here. The hardest part is almost done. Let's push these guys back. See? Now to straighten this guy back, watch this. Just grab it from under here, because you want to get the tension out. You see? See how it goes away? See? Beautiful. We were never here. Now let's put the push pins back, because you're the one who took them out. Now let's start heading toward the front. You see? Now we're going to sit in there and go that way. Recline it so you can get your big hands in here and start putting stuffing up under. Both hands, please. So carefully, Wesley, get up under the hook, you see? So you can pull the headliner down and get the wire up in there, you see? You can do it. I got faith in you. Now, real life problems. There's a little loop right here. All right, now with both hands, you're gonna sit there and play with this thing. Maybe even pull on this thing, but you can get this thing tucked away. You just wanna make sure you don't kink it. All right, you see how it's sort of working? You see? You ain't doing this with one hand. You see? You sort of play with it to get the kink out. You see? Well, maybe you can do it with one hand. See that? See how good I am? You can do it. I got faith in you. Let's keep going. We'll tuck this guy away. See? Just about gone. And she's gone. So that's what I did. See? Focus, focus. Stuff with the hook. Why aren't you focusing? It's focusing on the background, not the hook. But you got it. You see? We got it. Let's keep going. Now let's pull this guy. You could probably go like this, depending on which size your wire is. This one's pretty thick, but if you look closely, it's still there. But there you go. Technically, it's gone. We can go further, or if you want to be technical, let's get this guy up out of our way. Start going in the front. You can pull it down. You see? And really get it behind here. Now the question is, when the airbags come down, they're going to come down this way. So as long as you have the wire stuffed up behind, right, you're going to go around this way. I doubt this wire is going to be in the way, but I've had people always concerned and worried. I mean, how else are you going to do it? pull the whole headliner down? Yeah, I doubt that. And there's no airbag over here. Not that I know of. I think it comes down as a curtain. So this, it does say airbag. Hey, look, it's telling me it's an airbag. So let's argue this comment. Okay, you see it's stuffed up in there? Alright, now if you go high enough, the curtain will pass it. You see? But you need both hands. So I pulled it down far enough and I stuffed up under there. You see? He's in there. Yeah. All right, let's put the rubber back and keep going. Done. Straight end. Behind the airbag. It'll come up. I'll come up this way. Now with both hands, I'm gonna catch it. You see? Let's get this guy out. Put the heat on full blast. Because it is Brick City. Temperature go up yet? Nope. Still 37. And icy. Let's turn this puppy down. I think it's gonna die on you. Now, did you have to see any of this? No. All the unboxing. But here's a little trick. It is Brick City outside. So we're gonna put it in to get warmed up. We're gonna do the same thing for the back. This is only for the power. But we'll do the back eventually. So, camera's in your hand. Check. Unbox it. Check. And we're going to see where we're going to mount this puppy now. We're going to move this puppy upward. We're going to have to take it out. So, actually, let's do that first. Here we go. Finger. Finger it out. See that? Look, came right out. Yay. Now, put it in a safe place. This, I think, goes outward. Let's see. Let's get this puppy off and I'll show you. Okay, bottom is first. I took this little puppy, went like this, got behind this, and pulled this outward. That released. Same over here. That released this guy because it snaps on to that guy. And this same thing. This one goes upward, but you ain't getting this big puppy in here. So what you do is pull the bottom out and then push the whole thing upward. Capiche? Good. And with Mr. Polarizer, look, added sunglasses. See that? Now, this puppy should be nice and warm. Let's go figure out where we're going to put this puppy. Slap him on. You have to see this? No. You see that? Gave myself plenty of room here. I think. We'll see when I put it on. So let's make sure it clears. Now, put this puppy back, see what happens. Yep, it clears. Now let's get the wires in. Now, I work smarter, not harder, so I just taped it to the other wire because I already ran this puppy. So let's pull, get the tape off, let's start mounting. We're in the home stretch, by the way. We're almost done. Now, looks like a mess, and it absolutely is. So, what I found out is these cameras run very hot. And don't try to touch them because I don't know if all of them run hot. But I ran over here so wire can stay. Over here so the wire can stay. And I ran away from this puppy, come this way around the mirror. Now let's put this panel back on and see if I can hide all this, and then I'll stuff this away. Now, I did not intentionally make this purposely to look perfect, but it comes out to look perfect. See that? Look at that. It looks like it all belongs. Just the right angle to the camera. And everything popped back, except for this little guy. Now let's get this puppy on. Make sure this all goes back the way it was, so you can't say I was ever here. See that? Perfect. Now, pull the headliner back a bit. Now stuff all your wires away. Pull the slack, pull it back, and Let's see if I can get it with one hand. No. It's gone. Look at that. We were never here. Yeah. Now, let's run downward and onward. Let's get this puppy wrapped up. Now, as I work my magic, pop this guy back in so it stays. And we have everything tucked back behind here. All 3 wires. Just keep it to the wall. So when the airbag comes down, and why are we talking about accidents? Unfortunately, they actually happen. And that's why we're putting in cameras. So, with my handy dandy seat, modified doctor's chair, we're gonna catch power right there. So, let's ground it. See, we're gonna catch ground, run this power in, and it's starting to sweat here. Hey look, fuse panel. There you go. Test light. That little 10 mil right there is ground. I see, he even told me. This is ground. Look, you see, told me again. This one and this one. This one's kind of too far away because we have these guys right here. So we're gonna try to get this guy out and see if this little puppy will match. We'll see if it'll fit up under. It might not, but let's try it. We'll probably get to that one. Up to you either way. And it just fits. A long socket and a small ratchet. And it just fits to get in there. So let's put that ground in there and find power. If I can do it, so can you. So, next is power. Let's read what's good, what's bad, if it even tells you. Let's see if we're gonna pick something. Door lock's probably hot. And heated mirror might be hot. And the brake switch, where is Mr. Power window? Might be ignition. 25 amps. Sunroof might be ignition. Where is, let's find it. I don't know. Airbag, nope. Washer, nope. IG3, it's only 10 amps. Cluster, Let's see. That's what we're gonna do. Door lock and power window. Because come on, man, look, this thing's 25 amps and this thing probably needs 3. Let's see. It claims 5, but I'm betting it's 2. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it right there. One's in the corners. Door lock is hot. Power window is ignition. Now with some stronger hands, or a tool like that, you want to get this all the way in. Like so. Change of plans. We're going to the seat heater in the rear, because that puppy's hot in this one. And because, listen, you can find hot anywhere. It's more the ignition you have to worry about. So it's staggered. So I'm going to move this one over so they both can fit. That's what we're going to do. Now, ironically enough, you can say you couldn't find a hole. But this one was harder than this one. You got to make sure they line up properly and they push in firmly. Capiche? Good. One zip tie. Let's turn this puppy on and see what happens, because these puppies, you actually got to start them. And that's what we're going to do. Yeah, whatever. Let's make sure our work has paid off. Well, that started. That's good. Oh, we got green light, yeah. Come on, puppy. Ooh. All right, it's 11:03. What time did I start? I don't even know. I think it was like 10. Yeah, not bad. So let's do the settings. Let's do the actual SD card. That's all on you. Do all your settings, and we're gonna say like it, don't like it. Put one zip tie right here. Share it, don't share it. Thanks for watching.